Thank you for tuning in to I've Got Favor, where it's your time to shine with your host, Prophetess T. Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on God's green earth. And I just want to thank you all for tuning in to I've Got Favor, where it is your time to shine with me, your hostess, Prophetess T. This week has been something else, you guys. And I just want to say to all my in-laws and my family members on the Freeman side, we love you guys. You are in our prayers. And I want to dedicate this show to my sister in love, Miss Tawanda Armstrong, aka Apostle, Twiggy, my sister-in-law. We're really gonna miss her. So I just want to encourage you guys that when you got loved ones around, take every opportunity you can to let them know that they're loved. And forgive, because tomorrow's not promised to anybody, and we're going to miss her. So, Tawanda, I know that you're singing away in heaven, and I thank you for the opportunity to have a baby sister that I never wanted, but did appreciate so much. And thank you for always challenging me to study and show thyself approved. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I miss you. So, all right, we're going to get into this show, and we're talking about loved ones. God put it on my spirit that part of, the renewing your mind and getting a right spirit, and changing. The one thing that I've noticed that we don't do lately is when it comes to family. The Bible talks about that we would get into a time where, we would become lovers of ourselves, selfish. We wouldn't have natural affection between mother and daughter and sons and fathers and things like that. And I thought, you know what? The one thing that I want to always make sure I do is I want to share with my family the joy and the love that God shows me. And I am all about blessing. I want to make sure that I'm always blessing other people. If my hands are so tied up and I'm holding everything for myself, then I can't receive either, right? So I believe that if you're blessed, you should take every opportunity and every chance you can to bless somebody else. So what I wanted to do for this month, I wanted to get into reaching out to my loved ones, and I want to share with you what renewing your mind and getting the right spirit for them looks like. And the reason why I say that is because instead of staying focused on the past, because a lot of my relatives did not have the best upbringings, right? We some of them have come up on this single parent families, and they've had to struggle to survive and make it. And I've got relatives in my bloodline who decided that, you know what? I don't care what happened to mama or daddy. I don't care what happened to me when I was younger. I'm going to strive to rise, and rise they did. And I'm so proud of them because they don't let their past hold them from what God has for them. They're stepping into their promises. They're understanding that they were created to create, to be unique individuals, and to take the world by the reins. And I'm watching them, and I'm so proud of them helping their community. Some of them are starting their own businesses. Some of them have got into nonprofits. And I'm so full of love for my family. And I just wanted to take the opportunity that since I have a platform where they could get some exposure, I wanted to bless them. So I want to tell you about a young lady who is my bestest, favoriteest cousin on my daddy's side. I got to say on my daddy's side, because you got to have one on each side of the family. But she has been my rock. She has been with me for years since I was little. She has never called me by my right name, y'all. But she's my cousin. She's my cousin, and she's the only one that can do that. Nobody else can. But I love my cousin. She's always been my tiny, my little yellow tiny. She's a vivacious young lady from the South Side of Chicago, and if you know them South Side chicks, she don't play. Amen. She do not play when it comes to family. I love my family. She can talk about me, but can't none of you. That's the way my family roll. And they fight for theirs. So I want to tell y'all, I want to share a little bit of my cousin's information with you guys. And I want you to make sure you check her out. This in 2019, God had placed it within her to start her own business. And I want her to share with you guys how she went about, starting it, because there's some of us that are out there that maybe are afraid to get started, to put their first foot forward, to strive on how to do it. And I want her to kind of tell y'all about, some of her fears and some of the things she had to overcome and all that. So let me tell you about Antoinette Jernigan. And she's the CEO of Tiny's Family Kitchen LLC. Of course, she was born and raised on the south side of Chicago. She has her mom there and two sisters. My cousin also has three children, and now she is a grandma. She's got a grandson that she's helping to bring up. My cousin also has been in the school system for over 20 years now, doing early learning teaching, and she loves to cook. This gal put her foot in it. If y'all like them Southern girls, this would be her. And I just don't want to hold her back any longer. I want to bring her forth and introduce my cousin. I call her Tiny. All right. So you might hear me saying that from off and on. So the owner and CEO, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tiny Jernigan. Hey, cuz.
Hi, everyone.
I'm
Hello.
I'm so excited about what God is doing with you, and the
Yes,
fact that you stepped out. You guys, I got to tell y'all this. My cousin is a superhero. This is a
girl.
phenomenal woman. She is a strong, powerful, very independent, very creative, Black African American woman. And I'm telling you, she's a single parent. And let me tell y'all something. She don't play with hers. I have watched her raise her children and do some amazing things. These kids, if they don't know it, they're adults now. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all some spoiled little kids. Let me tell you, because your mama just made sure y'all was on all kind of trips. My kids would trade places with y'all in a heartbeat, because I don't think they
Girl.
went anywhere but to the racetracks. But my cousin, let me tell you, she makes sure she's all. This woman don't stay home, y'all. She don't ever stay home. She always on the go. She's all about the children. She loves the babies. She makes sure that they're treated right. She's going to school forever. I think she's been in school forever. She's always striving to excel and do more. And I think that you need to understand this most importantly. Age is just a number. She has not
Yes.
allowed that to stop her from living her best life. And honey, at years old, she living her best life. I'll let her share that with you if she wants to. But we're gonna
Yeah.
get into this good tea about Miss Antoinette Jernigan and Tiny's Kitchen, Family Kitchen LLC. So, cuz, thank you for coming on I Got Favor and sharing your story with the audience. I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you letting me debut my business today, and thank you. I mean, you just went on and about. I think you did a little too much, but
You family, I'm
but we
supposed to.
family, we can do that. But I appreciate it, and I hope the kids heard it. Hint, hint. But I appreciate it. I do. You know, that's my passion. Kids are my passion. I've been, like you said, I've been doing it over 20 some years, and I'm there from
Amen.
my kids to their kids. And when I say Tiny's Family Kitchen, all is welcome. Young, old, in between, all types. It's open for you.
Amen. So let's talk about this now, because I know you love to cook. Because I know your mama love to cook.
Yeah,
I love my auntie and them's food, and I've been at your house, so
yeah,
I know you throw down
yeah,
and put your foot in. I know that every time we turn around, one of her kids was asking her to do something. So
yeah,
let's talk
yeah.
about this. What
So,
made you
go ahead.
decide to do this?
Um, I've been in the educational field for, like you say, over 20 years, and we always did food experience. And then coming up under my mom and watching her cooking, and she'd tell me taste this, taste that. So it's always been food. So when working with kids and doing food experience, you like, okay, let's try this, let's try this. So all types of um recipes and different things. It made me want to investigate even more. So they started pushing me. Okay, fine. Then my kids was like, "Ma, you're always cooking. You're always cooking. When you gonna start your own business?" I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it." But when you have kids and trying to make sure they growing up and doing stuff, so finally, I went on ahead in 2019, and they told me, "Well, won't you just go ahead? You cook for everybody else, so why you just gonna cook? Make it legally." I said, "Okay," and that's how I've been.
Amen. And I'm like I said, congratulations. I was so excited when I seen you finally get into it and get to it real good. So let me ask you this: do you have any specialties? Is there something specialty that that
As of right
you're into?
now, the jerk chicken pasta is going over. Everybody want jerk chicken pasta, so everything is jerk now.
Uh-huh.
I still do the soul food. You want soul food, greens, macaroni, cheese, sweet potato, yam, pork chop. Pork is not the best for health, but I still cook with the pork, and I will cook with the turkey. So either or, you tell me what you want, and I will put it in together.
You're making me hungry. I actually want you to go out to the kitchen and fix me a plate right now.
Girl, come on to Chicago, on the south side of Chicago. I got you. I got you. And I guarantee you will not regret it.
So let me ask you this. Do you cater for special events or do you cook for, a business or how do you handle your business?
Well, I have cooked for events. I have cooked for uh families, like for Thanksgiving. Just this past Thanksgiving I did a whole meal. For New Year's I cooked for a couple of family members for New Year. So you call me and we sit down, you tell me what you want, and we'll go from there.
Amen.
So
Is there anything that you don't mess with as far as cooking?
uh-uh I take on the challenge. I'm not gonna say I don't mess with anything. If I can't, I'll keep try until I get it done.
So do desserts as well for the meals?
I do desserts. I do, well, pastries. I Yeah, I do like donuts and stuff. I can do all that stuff, girl. Yeah. You tell me what you want and I can do it.
Amen. I like that positive attitude. So let me
Yeah.
tell you, or excuse me, let me ask you. So in starting this, how difficult was it for you to get started?
Um, it wasn't really difficult to get started. It was just putting your best foot forward, stepping out on faith. And that's what I did. I stepped out on faith. I think the biggest challenge is trying to multitask between my everyday job and my own business. But it wasn't hard at all. And
Well, how
then,
did you balance that? Because you have teenagers, right? When you
well,
started, your
no,
kids were
yeah,
teenagers.
yeah. When I started, I had the teen. Well, yeah, I had two teenagers, and my son. He was in as preteens at the time. So dealing with household, daily living, and all that, it wasn't difficult because I made sure the kids eat. So long as the kids were eating, and they was my test taker, a test take make. If they didn't like it, I was like, okay, nah, because kids not gonna tell you no story.
No,
If it ain't right, they not gonna eat it.
right.
And my three will let you know off top. Mm-mm, ma. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, try something else. But yeah, I always, cooking for them, and when their friends come over, when they having events, birthdays, or sometimes I would just say, okay, we're gonna have taco night. So I fix all the chicken, the steak, the shrimp, the beef. and let them have a variety of what they want. Or like for New Year's, seafood, all types of seafood. A lot of my friends say, I never had oysters. I never had, certain types of seafood. And I was like, girl, just taste it, try it. You might like it. You eat with your eyes first anyway. So if it don't look right, you're not gonna really eat it. But if you taste it, you might change your mind about it.
Mhm. So did you have your clientele, did it start out just being family members, or you had other people in the
Yeah. It
community?
started out family members, close friends, and then when I actually started going forward, stepping out on faith, and then I started venturing out, volunteering. I'm doing some volunteer for a couple of proms. I'm donating to prom and doing a lot of pop ups and different things. So I'm getting out there. I'm trying to get known more so I can go out. And thank you for having me. So I can am being known now. So
Mhm.
I'm just like I say, I'm just stepping out on faith. Want to do more.
Well, I believe in supporting those that, especially when I know you're doing it, earnestly and from your heart. And I believe that food tastes good, and does well when it's done in love, when it's cooked in
Exactly.
love, when it's handled in love. And I know that you love what you do. Is there a certain dish that you find to be your favorite to make for everybody?
Uh, Everybody like the sweet potato yam. I don't know. I'm 1, 2, 3 steps, but everybody's sweet potato yam. I was like, okay, that's what you want, sweet potato yam. Then um, I know my girl, the taco. Kids mostly like the little fast food stuff. Instead of going to fast food, we're gonna try this at home. Let's
Mhm.
put a little this and let's put a little that in it, and we're gonna see what it is. But it's mostly sweet potatoes.
Amen. Hey, we got a question for you already. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to post them and we'll get them asked to Antoinette for you. Do you just cook for local customers? Can people?
Mm. If you contact me, we sit down and talk about it. I have no problem coming. I love traveling.
All right. Okay. So go ahead, get in your car and come on down to Kentucky. So
I
you
got you.
so
I
you can
got
come
you.
on and bring me my plate of everything what you say, greens, beans, tomatoes, potato. Wait,
All right,
curry,
right,
and tortillas.
right,
Yeah.
right,
Come
right.
on, cuz dip it, rub it. All right, I'm just acting a fool up in here.
That's okay.
All right, so let me ask you this. Do you see yourself now? I know they do like the Taste of Chicago every year.
Mhm.
Hey Danny, I can hear you. Hey, did you when they do the Taste of Chicago, you think you're gonna have a tent or something up down there?
I I would love to, but I will have to look into it more. But they doing a lot of pop ups now. So people have events and they have different vendors.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what I have been doing, going around to different pop ups, uh, when they having the little event. I ain't gonna say little, that's not nice. That's not right. I guess I went to school right there. But yeah, when when they have pop up shops, and then like I say, everybody comes, they displaying their talent
Uh-huh.
with their different merchandise and different things. So you might have some with jewelry, some with purses, some with clothing, different things. So I'll be there, the one with food.
And I know people be lining up at your table.
Yeah,
Smelling that good old Southern stuff. So I'm so excited about like once again I want to tell you I'm so excited about what you're doing and what you're going to strive to do in on a bigger venue. So what do you think your ultimate goal is? I know that you're just actually really get starting to get out there and doing this.
yes.
What's your ultimate goal? Are you looking at getting into doing a chain or uh, becoming part of a restaurant? What? Or are you just what? What do you got planned?
I'm looking more to a chain. Tiny family kitchen, one, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four or five in different cities and different states and things. So we'll see where the Lord lead.
Amen. So, any of your girls or your son, are they involved in any of the cooking, or are they learning or wanting to be a part of that?
My youngest daughter, she helps out. My oldest daughter, if I call and tell her I need your help and different things, because she's married, she have her family.
Hmm.
So my youngest daughter, Delisa, she helps me. My son, if I tell him he's young, he's playing basketball, he have a full scholarship, ain't God good?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep. When he
He's
makes
going to
it to the
school.
NBA, cuz with the
But my
sister.
Delisa, she has my back when I need her. I be like, I need. Your mama needs so and so and so and so. Can you sit this? Can you do this? She's like, okay, mom. Sometimes I work a nerve because she does it.
So, does she like to cook as much as you do? You think you pass
Uh,
this on to your daughters?
uh, I ain't gonna say that much, but she can get in there and cook. I'll be like, okay. She be like, mom, I'm cooking tonight. Okay, okay. So yeah, she do her little thing.
All right, because I'm picking on you.
Yeah,
She'll
get
be all
her.
right. She'll be all
She get her.
right.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but love.
Well, my oldest daughter, she cooks too. She like to experiment. She done called me a couple of times. Mama, bring you some lunch up to the school. I cook so and so so and so. I want you to taste this. Or she'll call me, Mom. What do you put in so and so? Can you help me make a peach cobbler? And I say, okay, all right. So I walk her through it.
You're not gonna believe this, but I just learned to make one, and I won't say it's from scratch because I'm kind of afraid to try it all the way on my own. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get your recipe and try that and see if I can put.
Girl,
I can put my
now
foot in some mac and cheese though, cause I got that
I
down
got you.
pat.
Okay.
But the
Now
pizza,
I'm gonna tell you when I'm giving measurement, I'm giving you measurement of love. So don't
I
come
know.
saying
That's how
cover
daddy cooks.
this,
Yeah, daddy.
cover that.
Yeah,
No, put that in there and
I
taste it.
don't do that. I don't measure.
Okay.
I cook just like
Okay.
that. You forget who my daddy was.
I know. I
I
know
learned to
how
cook
Uncle.
from my daddy. Mama, no, no. I'm
Yeah,
not.
Uncle. Yeah, yeah. Uncle Junior was the cook.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched him because my mom could bake. She do breads and stuff like that. Do you do that? Do you do breads from scratch and pies and cakes from scratch?
Yes, I have. I haven't did too many breads. I just was given a bread maker for Christmas. I had all types of gadgets. My daughter was just talking, Mama, you got everything under the sun for a kitchen. Girl, I don't have a dishwasher. I'm gonna give me a dishwasher.
I got one and I don't use it. It just
Girl, I want me a dishwasher.
no. When you're used to hand washing, you're gonna forget that dishwasher's there. And I
Girl.
just I rather it's easier and faster and quicker to put my stuff away and get things. Yeah. So I just now that they got the Don little go, go go.
And I have the grandson in the kitchen now cooking. I got his little, them little small spatulas and different things. He be in the kitchen cooking with me.
So there you go. That might be your legacy to pass on down to him to take over.
No, yeah, I claim it. He'll be
Amen.
the next chef.
Amen. Come on.
Hell's Kitchen.
All right, so you be putting Harold's out of business, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
tell me this: how do people get a hold of you if they want to place an order? Because do you cook dinner, breakfast, lunch,
You
dessert?
can if you call me. If you call, please leave a message. I do work in I work in early education, so I'll be in the classroom. Leave a message and I can call you back and we can talk about everything after hours. Best time for me to return calls is after 4. Saturday and Sundays, no problem. But Monday through Fridays, I'm in the classroom. And then
Amen.
you let me know. I can give you prices, or I can text it over to you, or sit down. That's fine. But it's all when you do make your order, I take a deposit. Half now, pay full later.
Amen. So as you guys see on the screen, you have the information on how you can get at Miss Antoinette. You can either send her an email or call her, and her email is JERNEGONSA at Yahoo. And again, that is JERNEGONSA at yahoo.com. Or you can reach her at area code 773-656-6731, 773-656-6731. And once again, she asks that you please leave a voicemail, and Monday through Friday, she'll be returning calls after 4 p.m. Central. And she states that, hey, she'll even travel. And that's going to cost you a little extra, I'm quite sure, so
Yeah, oh, that's the delivery fee. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so right. So she does breakfast, lunch, and dinner menus. I don't know. Do you have a set like a regular menu of
I,
stuff that you do daily, or you just?
me and my daughter is still working on the menu,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get it together. My daughter is my one that does my technical work for the computers and all that. Cause you know how the young folks is, they do it quicker than us.
Mm-hmm.
So we still working on it. But I do have a menu. It's just not been posted yet.
Okay. So we look forward to Delisa getting that taken care of for you, helping out in the marketing
Mhm.
area. So that's awesome.
Mhm.
Um, And once again, like I said, you guys, if you got any questions or you want to ask her as an entrepreneur that's starting out in the cooking business, I don't know if Cuz will share some recipes with you, or maybe she's got some ideas on how to do some things a little easier. What would you say is the easiest meal for a, to put together for your family? When you come home from work, maybe you're tired. What do you do for your kids when you're having one of them days you don't really feel like, you know.
I guess it's a habit now because my mom used to prep always during the week. She'll have everything prepped and set up. So Monday meal will be already. I just had to come in and start cooking. Tuesday meal will come in. I start cooking. Or how the old day. You can eat what you had on Thursday. The season is set in, so
Mhm.
it's good. So it's always I always had it already prepped.
Mhm.
Because we're going to work, going to school, family, kids, and coming home and trying to, you had to always have everything. And I had to have it all in order. Otherwise, I get lost. So once I had it already done when we get started on Saturday and Sundays, Monday through Friday basically flowed pretty well. Even down to the kids' clothes. I had the kids' clothes set up for the week. Had to know what you had to do on this day, know what you had to do on this. It's just keep everything prioritized.
Boy, you can tell you had journey and race. Because I swear that was my house. Now, do I have those habits now? So you good
Oh,
that you kept them. I am trifling to the down to I'm too picky about my. Danny will tell you, I'll have like 4 or 5 outfits, and I will have picked something out, and that day, for whatever reason, so I have to go through it again.
oh, if you have everything set up, or if you want to say, okay, I'm not gonna wear that today, but you already know where you can just go grab and get the whole outfit, so you still good.
Yeah, but you should see it. It's hilarious. I have 6 outfits laid on the bed, but
Lord.
I'm something else. I'm a hot booger mess. I really am. It's a
Mm,
good thing that I have to wear uniforms. They all look the same. It doesn't matter what.
girl,
And sometimes I'm trifling about that even. I don't want to wear my uniform.
girl.
That's why I
Mm-mm, I
tell
don't even.
everybody, you don't know who you're gonna get what day, because you don't know what I'm gonna come out with, every day. I'm
That's all
depending
right.
on who I want to be. If I want to be Vanessa or Tina Marie or Diana, I
Okay.
That's what I love about, being able to be versatile with my hair. I'm not ashamed. My wigs in my
Mm.
head, they on my head. I have the receipts, so you ain't even gotta
They
ask.
still
It's
yours. They
mine.
still yours. They
Thank you.
still yours.
Just say I look beautiful and move on. Amen. Amen.
Right.
So, do you have any type of favorite cookware that you like to use in what you make?
Uh, no. Walmart is my specialty. I know. Walmart, people like Target. No, Walmart is my special. Um, I do like the Pioneer lady. I like her colors.
Hmm.
All her cookware is real colorful. Pioneer lady, I like her. Um, Rachel Ray, she's all right too, but I'm more fascinated with the Pioneer woman. I like her cookware
Okay, so
because they
that's
got all the beautiful black colors, the pinks, the yellows, the pastels colors.
I ain't mad at you. We do like color, don't we?
Hmm.
Amen. So, once again, I want to be able to let the people know that are just coming on here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking to Antoinette Jernigan, and she is the CEO of Tiny's Family Kitchen, LLC, out of the great state of Illinois, the south side of Chicago. And she's, yeah.
Sight town.
So she got that real down home southern cooking for real, for real. I'm telling you that my family, the history of my family is from the south, and you know how we do, we cook with love. So there's no 1/4 a cup of this, no tablespoon of this. It's a pinch of that, flavor to how you like it. Like my favorite beef is
Hmm.
like so, like that until it tastes good, because that's your business, right?
That's
um
your business.
that's the way we cook. So I love that about my cousin. And she says Tiny says there's nothing that she won't try. If you're interested in having a meal, say for instance, you got birthdays, holidays coming up, or maybe you're going to have an event at your office. Um, or your school, and you want somebody to cater. Well, make sure
Hmm.
you guys, if you're in Chicago, in the suburbs, wherever, that you reach out to this young lady. This is Miss Antoinette Jernigan of Tiny's Family Kitchen LLC. On the screen, we do have her email up and her phone number where you can reach out. Make sure you leave a message, give her detail. She can share with you her price and listing for whatever she wants to do. She says there is nothing taboo that she won't try, and if she hasn't tried it, she'll figure it out for you. So, and I know my cousin's gonna put her foot in it so that you don't have to worry about nothing when it comes to what she's gonna fix for you or your family. And Tiny, like I said, I can't boast about you enough because you amaze me. I look at you as my shiro. You inspire me to be able to raise kids, go to school, and also teach other people's kids. Girl, you a
That's my
superwoman.
passion.
you a
The babies, they are my babies.
Amen. So,
And
and
you have to have patience.
let me tell you something about her. She's back in school again. So she going for, and then guys, she travels on top of that. And then she has, her children are involved involved. Now you just have Kurt. Oh, Kurt. There's sports. She was always doing something. I'm telling you, cuz never stay home. She's busy, busy, busy. And she
Yeah.
managed to start her own business. So if you could encourage somebody that maybe is in the same situation, Tony, what would you tell them? What does it take to just, start this? What would you encourage them to do?
All you need is faith. If you have faith size of a mustard seed, all you gotta do is step out. Just step out. Just don't let nobody stop you. You're gonna have people that's gonna condemn you. You're gonna have people that want to turn you around. Want to make you nervous. Don't let that stop you. You still can go. Keep moving forward, and don't let no one stop
Amen. So it just takes on you believing in yourself.
you.
And
Exactly.
your best support is going to be you. So if
Yeah.
you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect anybody else to?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
so all you got to do is say it, maintain it, put your best foot forward, and keep striving. And I tell everybody what I have learned in maturing in my walk is there's no plan B. I never have a plan B. It just means that I'm taking a different course to get plan
Mhm.
A completed. So I
You know,
never
you
have
got
a
that.
plan B.
It takes a village. You know,
Mm,
they say it take a village to raise your kids, but it also take a village. You have to have them friends behind you that's pushing you, that
mhm,
want to see you strive, want to see you do it. So you have to have them friends that them true friends that say,
mhm,
"Hey, girl, get up. You can do it." Oh no, you're not stopping. Keep going. So that's still your village that got your back.
mhm.
And I
And
do have a village.
amen. That's so good. Well, I know you. People just love you. You draw.
Yeah.
You draw. So, like I said, I know you do what you do in love. So you can't
Mm,
help but to succeed. So I am very proud of you once again. Like I said, I want to make sure I give you your flowers now and let you know
thank
I
you.
love you. I'm excited about what you're doing. I know you're going to soar, and I'm not playing with you. We're going to have to get you down here, and you're going to have to let them have a little taste of Chicago here in Kentucky, where there's never nothing good to eat. Amen.
Oh.
I won't say I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding for those of y'all that watch. All right. There's a couple good places down here. We're fine then. But Chicago, you know, try it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah. Somebody be making visit here for pizza.
I don't know who you talking about.
Ooh, I love you, cousin.
You know, maybe that I don't know who's she talking about, y'all. I have no clue
Mm.
who makes trips back to Chicago for food.
Nobody I know.
I don't know who she talking about that just dip in and out of Illinois like every 2-3 months
Mhm.
just so they can get their belly full. Don't
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
And cuz be like,
Mhm.
y'all came to town and didn't see me.
Exactly.
I said, don't let Tiny find out. You better not post no
Yeah, cause I'm telling.
pictures.
I'm telling.
All right. I don't want to hold you up anymore, but I am so proud of you. I'm going to say that and
Thank
say
you.
that
Thank
again.
you.
Guys, please, if you are, I know I got people on here from Chi-Town. Even if you go through Chi-Town on a visit or whatever, take her information down. Have her fix you a plate just for your visit there. And tell us what you think, you know? And I want to bring you back and maybe when I come through next time, cuz we can have a special where you do a dish or something and you can
Got
do
you.
it right there and we can show the people how you do it.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right. So we'll make plans for that. Guys, once again, I want to introduce to you guys and let y'all know about Antoinette, who is the CEO of Tiny's Family Kitchen LLC out of the south side of Chicago. She is a new entrepreneur, a black female entrepreneur doing it, y'all. There's not a dish she says she won't touch. Make sure y'all check her out. Tiny, do you have a Facebook page for your business yet?
It's up and coming.
All right, y'all.
It's
So
the
look forward to finding her on all her platforms soon.
all my vegan friends. I am not afraid. I'll do vegan as well.
Look at that, y'all. So you people who don't eat anything with a face, jump in on it. Jump in on it. Once again, reach out to her at 773-656-6731. Leave a message. She said after 4 p.m. Central Time, she can get at you. She's not afraid to travel. So whatever it is your heart's desire, make sure you check her out. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Antoinette Jernigan. And thank you, cuz, for sharing the favor of God that's on your life with our audience today. We appreciate you so much for giving us some of your time today.
I appreciate that you displaying the business. Thank you, cuz.
No,
Much love.
no problem. So, hey, everybody, I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in to I've Got Favor, where it is your time to shine. So if there's anything that God has placed into your spirit to do, don't be afraid to try it. You see here, we're simple people just believing God for what he has put in us. And like I said, you are your biggest hero. So it's all about renewing your mind and getting the right mindset and the right spirit. If God said it, it settles it and it's finished and you can do it. So again, thank you for tuning in to I've Got Favor, where it is your time to shine with me, your hostess, Prophetess T. Cuz hang around, don't leave. I'm
Okay.
going to talk to you afterwards. And guys,
Right.
you can check me out on Roku. Make sure you download the Infinity Network app onto your phones now, because they have an app. Go to channel 32 on the Infinity Television Network app, and that's the favorite channel. So any of the episodes that you've missed previously, you can watch. We're available 24/7, 365 days a year. So if you missed any part of this program, go to Roku, download the Infinity Television Network app, and you can go back and watch it. And we just appreciate you for all your support and all the things that you're doing. Once again, I want to give a shout out to the Freeman family here in Chicago, as well as across the United States, because they're spread out. My heart goes out to my husband, who lost his baby sister on yesterday, and to her children, and to my other sister-in-law and my other brother-in-law. Know that you are loved. And to Wanda, I do dedicate this program to you. You will be loved and missed. And I thank you guys once again for tuning in with me. And we'll talk to you soon. Be blessed. We thank you for tuning in to I've Got Favor, where it's your time to shine with Prophetess T.